Rose, how often do you spend time with your friends?
Almost every weekend, Nick. Friendship means a lot to me. We meet, talk, and laugh together.
That's wonderful. I usually visit my neighbor and my old classmates. We drink tea and chat about life.
Nice. My colleagues at work are also my friends. We share stories and help each other when things get hard.
That's the best kind of friendship. Honest, kind, and supportive.
Yes. In my community, people join local events and support the elderly. It feels like a big family.
I like that idea. Being part of a group makes you feel you belong somewhere.
True. Every member of a community has a role to play.
I think friendly people make a city better. A smile or small talk can change someone's mood.
Exactly. I try to be polite and generous with everyone, even strangers.
Me too. I believe kindness is the simplest way to build real social connections.
You're right, Nick. Friendship and community make life warmer, happier, and more human.
Rose, how big is your family?
Pretty big, Nick. I live with my parents, my sister, and my little brother.
That sounds nice. I have two cousins and an uncle who live nearby. My aunt often visits us on weekends.
My grandparents live in the countryside. My grandfather tells great stories, and my grandmother always cooks my favorite meal.
That's lovely. I sometimes visit my relatives during holidays. Family gatherings always make me feel calm and happy.
Me too. My husband and I often take our children to visit our parents. The kids love playing with their cousins.
That's a good tradition. In my family, we have a small reunion every summer.
It must be wonderful to see everyone together. Adults, teenagers, and even the little toddlers.
Yes, it is. Family gives us love, care, and understanding.
I agree. Every child learns respect and kindness from their parents and grandparents.
A family doesn't have to be perfect, but it should always be full of trust.
Exactly, Nick. Family is our first community, where love begins and never ends.
Rose, do you enjoy going to parties and social events?
Yes, I love them. Last week, I went to a birthday party for my cousin, and the atmosphere was so cheerful.
That sounds fun. I went to a wedding last month. The couple looked amazing in their traditional costumes.
Oh, I love weddings. The ceremony, the music, and the dancing always make me emotional.
Me too. Last year, my family celebrated my parents' anniversary with a big dinner and fireworks.
Wow, that must have been beautiful. I once organized a picnic and a small holiday gathering for my colleagues.
Nice. Our office usually hosts an annual festival with music, songs, and funny performances.
I like community events like parades, fairs, or local exhibitions. They bring people together.
Yes, even small things like sharing a meal or a slice of cake make everyone feel connected.
When I was younger, my friends and I joined a national cultural show. We wore costumes and sang folk songs.
That sounds incredible. Every celebration, big or small, creates joy and good memories.
Exactly, Nick. Celebrations remind us how lucky we are to share happiness with others.
Rose, how are you feeling today? You look really cheerful.
Thanks, Nick. I'm happy because I just got great news from my family.
That's nice. I was a bit tired this morning, but now I feel relaxed and calm.
Sometimes our moods change so quickly. Yesterday, I was upset and worried about my work.
I understand. I get angry when things go wrong, but I try to stay positive.
Me too. When I feel sad or lonely, I usually listen to music or call a friend.
That helps. I often go for a walk when I feel bored or stressed. It clears my mind.
Last week, my little sister was surprised when she won an art competition. She was proud and confident all day.
That's sweet. My brother gets shy in public, but he's really funny once he feels comfortable.
Emotions are strange, aren't they? Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but that's what makes us human.
Exactly. Being honest about our feelings helps us understand each other better.
I agree, Nick. Whether we're excited, afraid, or calm, sharing emotions makes relationships stronger.
Rose, do you talk to your friends every day?
Not every day, Nick, but I try to call or text them a few times a week.
That's nice. I usually send short messages or emails when I'm busy at work.
Sometimes I just like to chat face to face. I think real conversation feels more personal.
I agree. Listening is just as important as speaking. Good communication keeps friendships strong.
Yes. My cousin and I always share ideas and discuss things honestly. Even when we disagree, we respect each other's opinions.
That's how it should be. Arguments happen, but we should never fight just to win.
True. When I hurt someone's feelings, I always apologize and try to make peace.
That's thoughtful. I also thank people when they help me or support me. Gratitude means a lot.
My mom says, if you make a mistake, say sorry. If you're wrong, forgive.
Wise words. Communication is more than words. It's about kindness, understanding, and trust.
Exactly, Nick. When people express their feelings openly and listen carefully, every relationship grows stronger.
Rose, do you believe in love at first sight?
Haha, I'm not sure, Nick. I think real love grows slowly with trust and respect.
That's true. My parents have been married for 20 years, and their relationship still feels strong.
That's beautiful. My husband and I have learned that marriage is not always easy. It takes patience and care.
I can imagine. Every couple faces problems, but communication helps them stay together.
Yes. When my partner and I argue, we try to listen and forgive each other.
That's wise. My friend had an argument with his girlfriend, but they decided to talk calmly instead of fighting.
Sometimes people expect love to be perfect, but even small disagreements can make us understand each other better.
Right. Love is not just about romance. It's also about support and kindness.
Exactly. When you love someone, you depend on them, but you also help them become independent.
That's a wonderful balance. I think being honest and caring is more important than being perfect.
I agree, Nick. Whether it's a date, a marriage, or simple friendship, love is the heart of every human connection.
Rose, do you think people are born kind, or do they learn to be kind?
That's an interesting question, Nick. I think kindness comes from experience and understanding.
I agree. My grandfather always said, character is what you do when no one is watching.
That's true. I really admire honest and confident people. Their attitude inspires others.
Yes, confidence is attractive. But some people are shy or nervous in public, even though they're nice inside.
I know. My colleague is very independent and serious at work, but at home she's funny and relaxed.
I like people who show their real personality. Being natural makes relationships easier.
Absolutely. We should also be aware of how our behavior influences others.
I try to stay positive and polite, even when I disagree with someone's opinion.
Me too. A friendly attitude can change a negative situation into something peaceful.
It's amazing how one smile or kind word can transform someone's day.
Yes, Nick. Our personality, kindness, and understanding are what make us truly human.
Rose, how was your weekend? Did you do anything special on Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, Nick. On Saturday, I helped my mom organize a charity event in our district. It was small but meaningful.
That's lovely. I spent Sunday morning teaching music to children. One boy played an instrument beautifully.
Oh, that's wonderful. I lent my old guitar to a teenager who couldn't afford one. He was incredibly thankful.
You're so generous, Rose. I sometimes volunteer too. Last month, I joined a group cleaning a park after a flood.
I admire that. Small actions show how powerful kindness can be.
Do you believe in ghosts? My cousin swears he saw one in an old building.
Haha, maybe just his imagination. I'd rather believe in love stories, not scary ones.
Fair enough. My grandmother used to tell tales about kings and queens when I was a child.
Those stories always had deep lessons about life, courage, and the human soul.
True. I occasionally wonder how people in the past survived difficult times, without phones, cars, or even fridges.
Yes, life was simpler but harder. Still, every decade leaves its own beauty and memories.
You're right. Even though the world can be ugly or unfair sometimes, we must focus on the positive.
Exactly. Every person, no matter how small, can make a significant difference.
That's such a reasonable and hopeful way to see life.
Thanks, Nick. Whether it's Saturday joy or Monday stress, every moment teaches us something valuable about being human.